Namaste, good day. Welcome to Ahimsa Life. Today's class, we are going to look at the days when you might feel a little bit extra fatigued. For those of us with MS, I call them my MSE days, where all of a sudden it just feels like somebody pulled your electrical plug out of the socket and your energy just goes. I woke up, I didn't feel too bad, and within a half hour, I suddenly just was totally zapped. And the first thing you want to do is just crawl back into bed. I know I kind of do still. But if we just kind of go into bed and curl up, what ends up happening is our energy levels actually slide even further. And your body actually will get more stiff and uncomfortable. On my MSE days, my spasms will start, and I really just want to kind of minimize the damage. So to start, we're going to just close our eyes and focus on the breath. Just feel the sensations, allow the sensations, but don't get upset about the sensations. There's no judgment. It is what it is, and we can't change it. So just send your mind's eye throughout your body, and where those little areas of tension or dis-easiness are happening, just send some love and kindness there versus frustration, anger, fear. Those MSE days when the fatigue hits, fear often pops right up, or anger, because we get frustrated and scared. So just realize this too shall pass. So just breathing in and out through the nostrils. I'm having some spasms in my upper right shoulder right now, so I'm just concentrating on just relaxing this shoulder and just imagining that gold healing light entering the shoulder. And as I breathe in healing and exhale, just let go of any discomfort. Breathing in love and kindness. Let the tension, dis-easiness, fear, judgment, let all that negativity, just let it go. Some other words of advice is make sure that you're drinking lots of water if you're feeling fatigued. Often we want to just drink a cup of coffee and get that jolt of energy, but that's actually not the best thing for us. Watch what you're listening to. So I've put on some very quiet, mellow music, just to soothe myself, my physical body, my emotions, the whole thought process that happens when I'm having one of these days. And I like to start with a little bit of a prayer. So if you feel comfortable, join me with your hands pressed together in prayer. The center of your chest, press the thumbs into the heart center and activating your center of love and kindness, Ahimsa. Just bow your head and continue to slow breathe. So may I remember I am not this physical body. I'm not the sensations, thoughts, emotions running through. I'm not what I see, smell, hear, taste, nor touch. For my true self is beyond the mere senses. This body is a chapel that holds my soul. My soul is pure, perfect, boundless, limitless, ever free. For my spirit, yesterday is no more, tomorrow is unknown. My soul abides here in this moment, God's gift of the present. Take a beautiful, energizing breath in And slowly exhale through the mouth. And then just open your eyes. Bring your hands back onto your lap. So on an MSE day, my balance will be off as well. So I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm not doing my poses from a standing posture. And if you notice, I'm not on my Pilates ball or even my cushion, because I really just need to focus on the kind of centering, and I don't need any other things to challenge my balance today. So just start again, breathing in and out, and bring your hands down and just slowly moving up with the breath. Just taking a little bit of a glance up and exhale down. Slow movement, kind movement, just warming up the arms, the back of the shoulders, the neck, the face. Feel the facial muscles relaxing, that point between the two eyebrows where all the tension gathers. Let it go. Let that third eye be open to what is, the sensations, the physical, mental, emotional sensations on a day that might be a little difficult. And just embrace that you actually woke up, your eyes opened. Even if it's just that your eyes are open and you're able to breathe. A few more. Then take those hands back to center. Just bring the hands up into your cactus T, and we'll do a little bit of an opener for our chest. So breathing and pressing the chest forward, shoulders slightly back, look up. And then as you exhale, we're going to round from the belly button and allow the back to round a little bit, like we were going into a shell or cat. Inhaling, opening. Let the face relax, the heart open. Exhaling. So on an MSE day, I find that I round my shoulders. I kind of try to cocoon, and we want to try to combat that because that'll just cause more tension and more pain. Move slowly, mindfully, carefully. Opening up. And inhale, take that lovely prana in, and exhale, just rounding, let the tension go that's gathered anywhere in your body. And then breathing in and coming back to center. So we've worked on rounding the spine. We'll begin to move into a side bend. So keep your arms low and inhale in, grounding the right side of the body, and exhale down to the left. Make sure both sit bones stay grounded. Inhaling in and exhaling, left side roots, and I move down towards the right. I stay on that even plane. Watch that we're not rounding or opening too much. I like to do this with my eyes closed because I can just really feel the sensations and I'm not paying attention to anything else in my environment. And just at your own pace, breathing up and exhaling, side bending. Don't go to the end point, especially if you're having a fatigue day, a day where all your energy is zapped. We're working with the breath in to take that energy, that universal kindness in, and just letting go of any negativity, any tension, dis-easiness. A few more. Really rooting at the feet as well. And then once you're even, come back. work a little bit on the digestive issues. So again, on a day when you're not feeling so great, you just kind of want to cocoon, it's important that we keep that digestive fire going, the digestive system working, because we want to release any toxins that are built up. So take an inhale in at center, and slowly moving from the belly button, the heart is in line, the chest is in line, twisting to the left, and then inhaling center, and slow exhale, twist to the left. Focusing the attention on this belly area, so the belly button is engaged, focusing on the solar plexus, the chakra here, thinking about that fire. So we want to build up a little bit of heat. Just heat will create energy, right? So 3 times with movement. And now on my 4th time on this side, I'm going to just stay for a moment. Focusing that my feet are pressing down, my sit bones are pressing down, my tailbone to the crown of my head is rising up, the belly button, the chest, and the chin are in line, and I'm just trying to think about that line of energy, the current of energy running up to the top of my head, bringing the prana in. Let go of anything that's in your brain, the head, those thoughts. Clear the mind, and then clearing the neck, center of communication, clearing our heart, clearing any sensations through the torso into the belly. Clearing our pelvic chakra, and our root and down our legs. Let any tension go. And then inhaling back to center. Take a breath out here. Once again, breathing in. Slowly exhaling, bringing the whole torso over to the right side. And again, just running that body scan, releasing tension, physical, mental, emotional. Deep breaths. The diaphragmatic breath is more difficult here. We've spun, so the diaphragm has a difficult time moving down into the torso. So it kind of brings a little bit more thought and energy and work to the core muscles. So we still want to engage. It's important that we stay as strong as we can. We're not just becoming, if we just suddenly become limp. So next time we take another breath in, we're going to come to center. Exhale. And this time, inhale, really think about energizing from the feet up. And on exhale, just let yourself slump. And what happens? Everything just goes. So any of that energy we just created just gets let go into the universe. So really bring that energy back, feet, sit bones, grounding, rooting from the sit bone, and then rising the energy up. Just feel how when you strengthen your body and bring some attention, so we are internally rotating the inner thighs and bringing that focus up, you've become stronger, you become a little bit clearer. So we want to work on that. And you might find that you have a little bit of gas with those, all the side bends, the twists. It's okay, let it go. And then just bringing some attention to the feet, just slow raises. Being mindful of the core, we're working these legs from the core. And work them out. We just want to bring a little bit of suppleness and movement. As I said, on those MSE days, we can become very stiff, spasmy. So just work with kindness, only to where it feels good. We don't want to we're already having a crying baby inside. We don't want to create a screaming child. We're just trying to soothe it with breath and movement. It's like when we hold the baby and we rock it. That's what we're doing right now. We're just holding ourselves in our hearts and rocking and breathing. And then just some free flow. Move from side to side. If you do have some music playing, or just listen to the music that I have playing in the background, and just shift. And again, we want to bring a little bit of movement to this rib cage. So just creating circles with the rib cage. Imagine that you're on the inside of a tube and you want your chest, your rib cage, to touch all sides of that tube. Make sure you go in both directions. So this is a little bit of a belly dancing move that I learned a few years ago when I had some rib issues, and I find that moving my rib cage opens up the rib cage and allows the breath again to become deeper. It's through that breath. So fight or flight breath is shallow and up in the upper body, and on days when you're not feeling well, you might find that your breath is more up in the chest. So we want to work it down. It's the diaphragmatic breath that's energizing. And how can we energize with the breath, but also with movement, and getting the rib cage to expand so that the lungs can expand and we can take lots of prana, oxygen in. And just stop for a moment and again do that mental scan. And just a little bit more energy work. We'll bring our attention to the area just underneath our collarbones. This area is an area that has our immune system function, so we want to make sure our immune system is working well. So deep breaths. And then onto the top of the shoulders, patting this area. Has the meridians that deal with intuition and brain function. So patting at the top and then moving down the arm and up the arm. And just down and up. Last time. Down, up. And move to the other side. So a moment just on top of the shoulder. Again, when we're not feeling well, this shoulder can come up, so this will help free and loosen the shoulders. A little bit of a massage. And down the arm. And up. Down. And up. Last time down. Up. Patting the front of the pelvis. Energizing down the legs. And then into the back, the lower back. So the kidneys are here. Again, still slow, smooth breaths. We don't want to expel. We don't want to make huge exhales through the mouth right now. We're just keeping the energy in. We're just trying to shift it. So whatever energy we have, move it throughout the body. And then from the back, down the outside of the legs, and up the inside, patting the pelvis. And final time, add a little bit more here. And then just hold the energy just at the pelvic area. Breathing, let the hands move away from each other. Exhaling in. And just move the face. Let your face move, bring some energy there. And once you feel like you've loosened, especially in the jaw and the third eye, close your eyes. Ease the breath. Hopefully you've got a little bit more energy. What energy you have is moving through your body. Some of that stiffness has been worked away. So if you are having a bad day and right now you just want to go back to bed, be kind. If you need to go and just rest for a few minutes, let yourself do that. Listen to what's in your heart and your intuition. And, maybe later on you can do this exercise again just to try to keep flowing, keep moving, keep breathing. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Can't stress that enough. Listen to some calm music, drink lots of water, limit the caffeine, and hopefully you will have an Ahimsa life day. Namaste.